Hey guys, DJ Jack back here with you with another video. In this video, I want to talk about the movie Jailhouse Rock that I watched on HBO Max last night. It's a movie about Elvis and how he became a movie star and a television star. This is the history basically of Elvis's early days in the 1950s when I think he was like a teenager or something, and his first talking about basically about him getting into the music, just getting into the music business. There's also him in prison, where it shows the scenes of him in prison after he tried to punch a guy at the very beginning of the movie, and he got arrested for it. But then later on, it gets much better, and he has a roommate in the jail cell he's in, where the guy starts singing and stuff, and it makes him want to become a performer. So he starts out off with a song he does, but a lot of people did not like it, and none of the record stores wanted to publish it. And then he wrote his first hit, which was "Treat Me Nice," which was which every record store, until they found the actual right person, the girlfriend. I believe her name was Sherry. He was dating in the movie, and she knowed a guy who was willing to give "Treat Me Nice" a chance for Elvis, and it actually became a success. The guy played it on the radio, on the record company, on the radio, and it passed and became Elvis's very first hit back in the early 1950s. It's called "Treat Me Nice." If you haven't heard of it, it's definitely got 100-something views, and 100 people wanted to buy the record. And every other record company let him down. But this one was great. And then it made him want to become a television star. He wanted to be able to do a music television and become on a television show. So he had a lot of he did get in some kind of like fight with his wife and stuff, but he got on the television, and the first song they performed on the television show that he got on was Jailhouse Rock. Yep. And everybody liked it. He had a friend or a guy who had connections with him from early life with Elvis, and the guy who trained Elvis to be a music musician wasn't very successful, because Elvis tried to make him a deal to put him on television on the same show with him, and he didn't really pass the test. Everybody liked Elvis' Jailhouse Rock performance over his performance, just because Elvis tried a song from his testing and him getting into Elvis into music, but the hit that he wrote with Elvis did not pass very well, and people did not like it. People were laughing at Elvis on stage, this young guy performing in front of all these people at a restaurant somewhere, at one of the old 50s restaurants, and yeah, one guy was laughing at Elvis, which was very disrespectful, but he kept interrupting Elvis when he was trying to perform. This is how controversial he was back in the day in the early 1950s, when rock and roll was just becoming a thing. If you have not seen Jailhouse Rock, the movie, it's on HBO Max. I highly recommend you watch Jailhouse Rock. It's really good. It's a really good movie, and it's all in black and white. There's no color in it, but it's worth the watch. It's totally worth the watch. I loved it. I definitely recommend it to people that love rock and roll music and love Elvis Presley. This is definitely a good movie for you. But besides that, I'm DJ Jack, and this is just me, my spoiler review, and my review of Elvis's movie, Jailhouse Rock. And I hope to talk to you guys again real soon. Thank you for joining me always, and thank you for joining me from live from the 50s and 60s this morning, as it was great.